July 26, 2004. 5 days after David Wright made his Major League debut, the rookie third baseman belted the first home run of his Major League career as he took John Patterson deep in the second inning of a game against the Montreal Expos.
Well, Wright hits that one a long way. Left center field, and he comes to Montreal and hits his first Major League home run. He smoked it.
David Wright finished his rookie season with 14 home runs and 69 games played. Last week, baseball's best players flocked to Anaheim to partake in Major League Baseball's All-Star Game. With Jose Reyes on the mend, David Wright was the team's lone representative. Wright certainly had an All-Star caliber first half of the season. Going into the All-Star break, number 5 was tied for the National League lead with 65 runs batted in. He received the most votes of all National League third basemen, which earned him a start in the Midsummer Classic.
I really enjoy it. I mean, you know, it's something that it's a privilege and an honor each and every year I've been able to come, and you know, you bring back special moments and special memories from each one.
David Wright created more special memories at this year's Midsummer Classic in Anaheim, as he was the only player on either squad to collect more than one hit. The Mets third baseman went 2 for 2 with singles off David Price and Justin Verlander. He also swiped a base for the first time in an All-Star game. Wright has collected hits in all 5 of his All-Star appearances and has compiled a staggering .462 batting average.
Well, it's a small sampling, I guess. You know, you get a couple hits and all of a sudden, you know, the numbers probably look better than what they really are. But yeah, I've been fortunate to get a couple hits here and there, and you know, it's been a lot of fun.
Joining him in Anaheim, but forced to sit due to injury, was shortstop Jose Reyes, who still found a way to have a good time.
You know, you guys know what I've been through the last year and a half, you know, and specifically the first month for the season this year, you know, I wasn't put it together like the Jose Reyes the other time. You know, I had to work extra hard to try to put it together, and now I'm here in the All-Star game, so it's really an honor for me to be here one more time.
It's just a lot of fun, especially to share it with Jose, you know, somebody that I kind of came up with and we've kind of grown up together. You know, makes it extra special.
The NL All-Stars won their first Midsummer Classic in 13 years, which gives the National League home field advantage in the World Series, something that will hopefully become important to the Mets down the road this season. Now it's time to take a seat, where we turn the cameras on you, the fans.
My name is Kevin Bascom. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I've been a Met fan since 1962. Let's go Mets! My grandfather took me to a game at the Polo Grounds. He was a big Dodger fan, and when they left, he became the only National League team. The first time I stepped into a Met game, again, was at the Polo Grounds. I don't remember much of just being in awe and just seeing it, you know, and watching the ball players. You know, you had Marvelous Marv and Casey Stengel. And so I remember that, but I don't remember a whole lot of it. But it was just magnificent. I just loved baseball ever since.
2-1 pitch. Fly ball, deep left field. Jones is back to the fence. Jones is on the warning track. The World Series is over. Jones makes the catch.
I was there in 1969 when the Mets clinched. It was one of the most amazing games I've ever seen in my life, and I just enjoy it to this day. My all-time favorite Met would be Jerry Grody. He was a great catcher. I was a catcher when I was younger. I always wanted to emulate him. Being a Met fan, just the thrills and the heartbreak. It's just all tied together.
Davis hits one well to center field. Cabrera goes back, takes a look, and it's out of here. A long home run off the bat of Ike Davis, and the Mets now have a 2-0 lead.
I'm actually real happy about this year's Mets team. They're coming along very nicely. The beginning was a little rough, but they seem to be improving well. You gotta believe. That's what you gotta pass on to the future Met fans. You gotta believe.
Still to come on the show, we meet the man responsible for the racing stripes on the Mets' 1986 uniforms.
When I was in high school as a kid, I used to do drawings of Met uniforms and send my ideas to the Mets office.
METS Weekly is presented by FlatRate Moving. FlatRate, New York's most trusted moving company for nearly 20 years. Visit flatrate.com for your next move.